Welcome to the Math School by IFRA. In this video, we are going to discuss data display. Okay, this is basically a bar chart. The length of each bar chart represents the quantity in question. The width of each bar has no significance. And the bars can be joined together or they can be separated. This is basically a histogram. A histogram is similar to the bar chart, but it is not the same. A histogram is a diagram which is used to represent a frequency distribution and consists of a set of rectangles whose areas represents the frequency of the various data. If all the rectangles have the same width, the frequencies will be represented by the heights of the rectangles. Again, a histogram is similar to a bar chart, but it is not the same. A histogram is a diagram which is used to represent the frequency distribution and consists of a set of rectangles whose areas represents the frequency of the various data. If all the rectangles have the same width, the frequencies will be represented by the heights of the rectangles. This is basically a pie chart and which is showing the sales for the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and the fourth quarter. And the sales were highest in the first quarter and it was the least in the fourth quarter. And they are basically represented by various angles. These are the various angles that represent the sales in different quarters, and it is represented pictorially by a pie chart. Okay, let's have a look at an example. In a survey, the people on a bus were asked how long they had waited before the bus arrived. Time waiting: 3 to 7 minutes. 2 people waited for 3 to 7 minutes. 5 people waited for 8 to 12 minutes. 3 people waited for 13 to 17 minutes. And only 1 person waited for 18 to 22 minutes. Let's show this data on a histogram. Let's see our diagram. This is how we represent it on a histogram. Waiting time is on the x-axis and the number of people are on the y-axis, and these are different rectangles, and the height of the rectangles represents the frequency, the number of people who actually waited for a certain number of minutes. Okay. The table shows a number of cars of different marks in a car park. Illustrate this data on a bar chart. Make Fiat number 14, Renault 23, Leyland 37, Rolls-Royce were 5, 42 Ford were produced, and 18 Datsun were produced. Let's illustrate this on a bar chart. This is how we can illustrate it on a bar chart. Okay. Okay, let's have a look at another question. The pie chart illustrates the values of various goods sold by a certain shop. If the total value of the sales was £24,000, find the sales value of toys, grass seed, records and food. So this is basically the pie chart which is shown, and it shows different sales of food, toy, grass, seed and records. Okay, the sales of the food was the highest and the sales of the toys was the least. Let's have a look. Okay, sales value of the toys is 45 over 360 into 24,000, that is 3,000 pounds. Sales value of the grass seed is 60 over 360 into 24,000, that is 4,000 pounds. Sales value of the records is 90 over 360 into 24,000, that is 6,000 pounds. Sales value of the food is 165 over 360 into 24,000, that is 11,000 pounds.